Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just What I am playing Octopath Traveler. I've not played this game in a bit. I've actually played a couple of games in between this and the last session. I also bought myself a new laptop, so I have an entirely new recording setup specifically. So this video might be weird looking, I don't know. I'm also going to try to record in 60 FPS from this point onward, since I can do that with my new laptop. That's one of the reasons why I bought it, and also because my other one is having some issues. Alright, aside from that, I have not played this game in a bit. I think, which games did I play in between this? I played Terraria in between this, and I think Celeste. And maybe also Metroid Zero Mission, I don't know. I played a couple of shorter games in between this. So off camera I decided to maybe try to refresh myself on what the hell I was doing. And I came to the conclusion that I can get more skills. I guess I'll get a Panther thing. Second Wind. I think that heals SP. With Falcon's Bounty, I want to wait with the Divine skills still, maybe. Non-elemental attack on a single foe and receive money equivalent to the damage dealt. Nah. I'd rather get Shackle Foe and Armor Corrosive. And then some Steel SP. And that's all you can do. Let me go and get Firestone for you. And then she's not able to get her thing quite yet. Okay. So you have Inspiration, which gives you SP for attacking. However, once I can find it, there's also Second Wind, which recovers a certain amount of SP each turn, which I think I'd rather have. SP Saver, Patience, Surpassing Power is really good. Second Wind, of course, Grows in Trees, SP Saver, Inspiration. Incidental attack I don't like too much. Fleetfoot can be useful, but in very specific situations. And then you got Percipience, which is low chance of getting surprised. And then I haven't really taken a look at you. I should also go into the tavern for a moment so I can figure out how everybody's levels are doing. Right, I also need to do like travel banter and all that jazz. Christ. So I need to switch out a couple of people. I should also figure out, because the next chapter I'm going to be doing is going to be Tressa's chapter, so she's finally going to be able to, you know, level up a little bit. I have a lot of tabs opened up on my phone. I wonder why. No, don't. Okay, let me go and move this. I'm sorry, I'm a very professional YouTuber right here. Well, I never was, and probably never will be. Basically. Let's see. Accept. I accept your cookies, game. Or site. Come on. I pressed accept multiple times. Now accept me. Let's see. So, chapter 3. Oh boy. So I was at Old Barrack. But I need Teresa right here. Teresa chapter 3 begins with Ophelia, then Therion, and Hanet. So it's gonna be Ophelia and Therion, basically. Ophelia is already in party. Therion is over leveled. Well, whatever. Right. Please just excuse me for anything in this episode. Just thought I'd mention it. Because I should not take such long breaks in between my recording sessions. Or like in between different games or whatever. I know I shouldn't do it, but I wanted to play other games for a little bit. Okay. Yeah. I first want to do a couple of story chapters, and then we're going to go around the world again, trying to look for goodies and clearing quests. I also have something in my throat, which is kind of annoying feeling right now. And I don't know what it is. It's very weird. Whatever. I'm gonna go save my game over here. And we're gonna begin Tressa's chapter 4. I also, of course, haven't talked that much for long periods of time, so... I'm interested to see how it's gonna unfold. I would like to hear a tale. The story so far. In Quarry Crest, Tressa met a fellow merchant named Ari. He told her of the merchant's fair in Grandport, where the greatest treasures in the realm are put to auction. And so Tressa vowed to find a worthy treasure, hoping to prove herself a merchant worthy of respect and renown. So it was that the two promised to reunite at the fair. It's about time I updated the notebook. I'm on my way to the merchant's fair in Grandport. But first I need a treasure worthy of the auction. So I've come to Victor's Hollow to find one. The owner of this book found what he was looking for here. Hopefully I'll be as lucky as he was. Alright. It's time I had a look around this place.
All right.
Let the search begin. Excuse me, could you tell me about this map? That old thing? Don't really know where it came from. I found it in the storage and thought about throwing it out at first. But I figured I could make at least a few leaves of it this way.
Oh?
Mind if I take a closer look? There are traces of old lines where it was redrawn, and it smells of the sea. From the looks of it, this map was very special to the one who drew it.
Oh.
I think there's something written here. But the characters are strange. I'll be darned if you can read those scribbles, young lady. My dearest friend. Here lies my most precious treasure, Balthazar. Balthazar? As in the dread pirate Balthazar of the Eastern Seas? And this is this treasure map?
Yes.
Sure seems that way. Must be worth a fortune. Give me that. Lady luck is on my side today. Now let's keep this between us, young lady. Here, I'll give you some candy. I didn't come here for candy. Travel banter? Tressa, whatever could this pirate treasure be? I'm not sure, but I'd love to find out. Wouldn't it be amazing putting your faith in that ancient map, sailing the high seas, braving tempests and storms? Oh yes, what an adventure that would be. Why, just imagining it has my heart all aflutter. Ophelia, so you have the spirit of adventure in you too? I certainly do. Oh, how I yearn for the romance of the open seas. When I was just a small girl, I'd often watch the boys playing at pirates. Oh, I used to play at pirates too. Captain Tressa's Scourge of the Seas. Don't you know it, my motto was another day, another treasure. I can see you now, wearing a bandana and brandishing a wooden cutlass. I overdid it at times. Sometimes the boys would break into tears and run home. Yes, I can see that too. Oh boy.
Phew. Time for a break.
Why do I even go for a drink? I already wrote in my diary today, so I'll give the notebook another read. In this world there are countless treasures, but only one is precious to me, and I'll journey on until I find it. Yet only one true treasure in the whole world.
Hello there.
Good to see you making use of that notebook. We meet again, lass.
Mr. Leon!
What brings you here? I should ask you the same. Don't tell me you ran away from home. Not quite. I just decided it was time I saw the world. And have the notebook you gave me to thank for it.
Oh.
Thank yourself for choosing it, lass. Sick me. I'd be ready to make a grave of me hammock.
Hello.
Oi, ain't ya?
What?
Nick and Knack?
You ninny?
It's Mick and Mac, you bird-brained ninny. Yeah, the kid what gave us quite a lashing in, back in Dripple Slime. It's Ripple-Tide. Didn't you two learn your lesson yet?
Mick.
That's quite enough.
Captain.
Apologies, Captain. Captain. Oh yeah, our parting days be behind us. We'll be working under a different flag now.
Got that right.
That day opened our eyes to the true greatness of Leon Bestrol. Now we'll be having the honour of calling him a captain.
Whoa.
Glad to see you two singing a tune.
Well,
As am I. They've been doing well under my command thus far, but still have a ways to go.
All right.
Right you are, Captain. Now look alive, you half-drowned dodo. There's work to be done. So, lads, how do your travels fare?
Well,
Still learning as I go, but I do have a goal now. I want to sell something incredible at the Merchant's Fair. If I manage that much, it'll prove just how far I've come on this journey.
you don't say.
Well, there's certainly no better place than the fair for an inspiring merchant like yourself. And what exactly is it that you've deemed worthy of the auction? I wish I could tell you, but it's still waiting for me to find it. A yet undiscovered treasure, I see. Then I wish you all the best in your search, lass.
thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Leon. By the way, what brings you to Victor's Hollow? It's the home of an old friend. He passed away around this time of year, so I decided to pay a visit.
Oh,
Were you too close?
Aye.
Aye, Balthazar and I were like brothers.
oh,
Balthazar? As in that Balthazar? Which Balthazar, lass? The Balthazar who drew the map I found earlier.
Could it be?
They may just be the one and the same. Could you show me where you found it?
yes.
Yep, follow me.
Hey,
Excuse me, sir, it's me again.
Welcome.
Welcome back, young lady. I trust you managed to keep the you-know-what a secret in the meantime?
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry, but I couldn't. What do you mean you couldn't?
What do we have here?
Hardly intrusion, but I heard you might possess a map belonging to Balthazar. Who are you? This is Captain Leon Bestrol.
Oh!
Leon Bestrol, scourge of the seas! I don't want to believe it, but there's no mistaking a blue spear. I heard all about you and your famous words. What were they again? The strong take while the weak quake? Those are words best forgotten, sir.
This is...
Huh, do you take me for a fool? I know you're just here to loot my store. I can assure you I came for no such reason. I cast aside that lifestyle long ago. Oh, this certainly looks like one of Balthazar's works. You really don't plan to steal it, do you? I see. So the rumor of the great pirates Leon and Balthazar being friends really were true.
Huh?
Huh? You sounds different.
I beg your pardon.
If you two were as close as the stories say, then I'm sure you'd do anything to have this map, am I right?
But
However, it's a precious family heirloom, and I'm afraid I cannot part with it without recompense.
What?
Earlier he said he was just going to throw it away.
Huh.
Hmm. If you're truly the Leon Bastral, then I'm certain you're well versed in the treasures of the realm.
You see,
I'm but a lowly merchant, you see, nothing in comparison to your grandeur. But there's one thing we have in common, a desire for a certain treasure. Have you heard of Edbard's shield? Edbard was a servant of the King of Ferion. His defense with the shield was said to be impenetrable. Legend says he used that same shield to protect his liege until the tragic fall of the kingdom. I heard a rumor that it's been spotted in this very town as of late. Curious timing, isn't it? Both a fabled pirate and a fabled treasure in Victor's Hollow at the same time. If you happen across it somewhere, Mr. Bastral, I'd be happy to trade it for the map. How dare you use that map as leverage? It rightfully belonged to Mr. Leon's friend. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're mistaken.
Till we meet again.
Thank you for showing me the map, and my apologies for taking so much of your time.
hey,
Now, are you really just going to leave without your friend's keepsake?
Aye.
That map is not mine to take. Now, I shall take my leave, lass. I'd like to celebrate his life with a drink tonight. Mr. Leon. He says he doesn't need it, but I don't need it. I think a memento like that is best kept in a friend's hands. I'll find a way to get it to him. You said you'd trade the map for Edbard's shield, right? I'll be back in 2 ripples of the tide. Right, and I'm gonna do something to increase the temperature in my room, because it's winter time. Did I do it? Yep. I turned the knob in the correct direction. Right. You really want that map, don't you? I do, for Mr. Leon's sake. I could steal it for you, you know. I'd rather you didn't, I can handle this myself. He wants a trade, and he'll have it. That's what I do best. I'll show him who's the best merchant around. Well, I see my help's not needed here. Thought I'd act the gallant type, but clearly you're a lady who prefers the leading role. You bet. After all, how could I call myself a real merchant if I refuse to challenge? How indeed. Okay, now who's next on the list after Asterion? Asterion. Right. Hanet and Olberg. Hanet and Olberg. Let me go and switch them out. Right. Hanet and good old Barrick. Good old Barrick. Right. I do still love this game's atmosphere and music. I do still like this game. I have no idea why I sometimes just stop playing games for a little bit. It is a very long game though, so. Right. You sell a hell of a lot of shields. Do I care about this stuff? That mental sheet's pretty dang good though. The rest, however, I don't think I care about, but I do care about this thing. So I'm taking that. Hey, haggled, nice. I could have probably stolen it, but whatever. The money is already spent. It's already gone. And I will be grinding XP and job points at some point, which means I'll be grinding money. Anyway. Hello, friend. Yep. I give this person what they need. No.
ah,
Back so soon.
Of course.
I made a promise, didn't I? And I always deliver. My word! I can't believe you actually found it! But the symbol and this weight. And all these scars, there's no mistaking it. This is the real deal.
most grateful.
Thank you so much, young lady. Here's the map as promised. But however did you manage to get the shield? I'm a merchant. We have our ways. Obtaining such a renowned treasure is no small feat. I can see you have promise, young lady, and lots of it. Ba-da-bum. Travel banter.
Well, well.
A shield for a map, is it? What's got you down, Hannet? I was merely pondering the worth of the shield and the map. Are they truly equal? Well, it was a nice shield, very sturdy. No loss on the trade then. Well, maybe a little. But as I see it, this old map is very important to Mr. Leon. So it hath greater value than to him than... That's right, one person's trash is another person's treasure after all. It doesn't matter what price I put on something, it's what others will pay that matters. That's what trade's all about. Then it taketh 2 parties to set in a price. I had not considered that. Oh boy, Hanet. There are depths of thy work I had never imagined. Don't you know it? As interesting as hunting beasts, wouldn't you say? I would have to agree. Right. Ba-da-bum. Open the door. The Electoons will open the door.
Mr. Leon!
I brought something for you.
Huh?
Balthazar's map. Don't tell me you went to the trouble of finding the shield for that. Then I won't. Thank you, lass. Mr. Leon, were you really okay with just leaving the map at that shop?
You see...
When you gazed at it, your eyes were so forlorn. If I felt like it belonged with you. Your keen eyes never cease to amaze me. Let me tell you a story, lass. About Balthazar and me. Voice acting so I can fill in my glass and then keep my throat hydrated. We were but lads when the sea first called to us. And as we grew, so did our reputation. Balthazar came to be known as the Wild Eagle, and I, the Sea Serpent. Our ships clashed on the open sea, and our names roared like thunder through the skies.
Captain Leon! The storm be giving us no quarter, sir! Let's turn back! The old girl can't hold on much longer!
Anyone wanting to retreat can be my guest and swim back. I'll reduce this ship to shivers before I let him have my treasure. If those scurvy sea dogs get to that island first, we get nothing. You hear? Hold fast to that rudder, mateys.
Aye, aye, sir!
Balthazar, that bastard.
You're too slow, Leon.
Aye, Captain Obvious.
I think you'd have learned after all these years.
Enough. Else I'll cut out your tongue and feed it to the gulls.
Now I'll be taking this island's treasure if you don't mind.
I do mind, but it isn't mine. Do whatever you please.
Do ye remember when we were lads, Leon? Starving in the slums, stealing to survive. We dreamt of just growing up and had to fight tooth and nail to reach the top. Nothing was ever easy for us.
In this world, the strong take while the weak quake. And we became strong.
Ye never changed, Leon.
You say it like you're any different, Balthazar.
Not everyone stays the same forever, matey.
Balthazar. He was always looking off into the distance. His eyes gazed far, far away, toward a seemingly unreachable place. Time passed between us until one day.
Can I tell you something, Leon? I never wanted to be a pirate.
What?
When we were lads, I dreamt of being a merchant.
Have you gone daft? Balthazar of the Eastern Seas. A merchant.
You're a bloody scoundrel for laughing, Leon. But it be the truth. I wanted to trade treasure from every corner of this here world and bring people together. I lost sight of that dream after becoming a pirate. But these days, it's all I be thinking about. Leon, do you have something precious to you? Aye, a fine storm this is. How about another wager, my friend? Whoever reaches that island first be the winner. If you win, you get that gem you always wanted.
Oh, will I now? And what happens if you win?
If I win, ye hand over your most precious treasure.
Deal.
That's how our final race began. But Balthazar, he never emerged from those stormy seas. I found his ship several days later, wrecked on the coast. Balthazar had been the victor of our very last match. This map shows the location of the gem he wagers that day.
The Eldrite.
He called it Alderite. It's the only one. It's the only one of its kind in the entire world. It was by far the rarest of all treasures he'd plundered. But seeing as I lost our match, I haven't the rights to it. That's why you left it in a shop. Precisely. You made a proper trade for this last, so it belongs to you now. However you use it is up to you. Up to me. Mr. Leon lost more than just a race that day. I think having a memento of his friend would cheer him up. And I wouldn't mind getting a closer look at more pirate treasures.
All right.
Time to put this map to use. Time for some more travel banter. So they were friends, I see. What is it, Trisha? Well, it sounds like Mr. Leon and Mr. Balthazar got along so well. If they had worked together as pirates, they would have been unbeatable. So why did they insist on being rivals instead? Mayhap they vied with each other precisely because they admired each other so. When a man of action meets another, his first instinct is to prove himself better. I understand well the hearts of men like Leon. I once felt the same about Earhart. What is it this time? You're a thoughtful one today. The look on your face just now. It reminded me so much of Mr. Leon's face when he talked about Mr. Balthazar. Oh, is that so? And we don't get the other one? Or did I already... Wait, I think I got both. So who's next on the list of people? So then it's... let's see. Okay. I need Cyrus for one cutscene over here, and then I'm going to need... let's see. Let's go and get Cyrus for a moment. Cyrus the warrior. Albright, the Ore of Legend. You know of it, Professor Albright? Oh yes, otherwise known as the Eye of the Sea. So beautiful. Men liken it to the eye of a goddess. Or so my tomes tell me. I've never observed an actual specimen with my own eyes, mind you. It is also written that you can see an ocean inside if you peer long enough. A whole ocean with fish and seaweed and everything? I would be surprised, to say the least, if the view offered quite so much detail. Truth be told, all the accounts are hearsay. Not one author has claimed to have found one of the stones. Though not for want of effort, it has long been sought after by pirates, kings, and would-be treasure hunters. And me, suddenly, I really want to find it. Now that's the spirit. Okay, and now we need Primrose and, wait. So this is for the end of the chapter, so I can kind of just ignore that. Yeah. Primrose and Alphen, so this works out perfectly. So let's go and get Primrose in here, and then Atherion, because I need him to open up my chest. Oh my. Yes, let him open up my chest. Right, let's see. So you're still working as a hunter. Now, what is my equipment like right now? Because I have the soul knife and the golden axe. Okay. Divine blade, victor spear, assassin's dagger. Let me go and take a look at the equipment in here. There we go. Because this way I can see the... Because you have the transcendent bow of shadows, which is a, which is a ridiculous freaking bow. Which is actually perfect because you're coming with me, so... Lizard King's axe. Less accuracy. But a lot more elemental attack also, I see. But you have the soul knife for that, so... That's kind of unnecessary. The divine blade, yep. Victor's spear is also the best spear. Assassin dagger is the best friggin' dagger. Elemental bow is just about the best thing. Daggers, yeah, fine. You have another divine blade that I acquired. You also have the sapphire rod, which is a pretty good friggin' piece of elemental damage stuff. Okay, and then silent cape, silent stuff. Then I already have the Imperial vest too because of elemental defense. Or it's just really good in general, so. Because the silent cape would give me... Well, the silent cape would still be better. But as you can see, the 3 people in my party already have these equipped. Evasion, baby. Which does not help me against magic, so... Right. So now we have everything ready. So let us go into the dungeon. After half an hour of story. Well, story and explanation. Right. Off we go. Into the path to the Forgotten Grotto. Are you ready to see my first battle? Since not playing this game for a little bit. Well, I guess it's technically my second battle. Because off camera I did do one battle to test some video recording shenanigans.
May I have this dance?
Hello.
I am ready.
Higu. So I don't have any fire. I can technically do Arrow Storm. Sure. Yes. Right. Here comes the plant with the body bash, which misses. And then I guess you can just go and do this.
Here I go.
You don't have... Okay, you do. I was about to say, like, you don't have anything, but no, she does. And then I can break him once I get to Alphen's turn.
Nice try.
All right.
Ba, 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 ba.
Out of my way.
Patience, patience. And second serving, yeah. I remembered him having that. Right. I think I'm going to a little bit more power to kill this guy. Let's go and do a Steel SP. Which still doesn't kill him. The immortal boar. Well, not really.
Talking about.
Bam, ba, 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 bam. Primrose levels up. Tressa levels up. Good. And I get myself some more alchemical... Or some more... It's not alchemical, it's some more... Just potion stuff. Concoct ingredients.
I'll make this quick.
The sound of a crab. You were caught by surprise. My favorite.
Nice try. Nice try.
My turn.
Let's see. I don't have anybody with Analyze right now. Let's go and try Luminescence. I think that the guys in the back are probably weak against
I am ready.
Axis and Lightning. Let me go and do Aerostorm, just in case. Surprise, surprise, they dodged those arrows.
Here I go.
Spears? No.
All right.
There we go. So they might also be weak against swords, I think. Swords or canes.
What?
I guess I could do hired help. Sure, just basic hired help.
I'll get my money's worth.
Which does no damage. Wow.
I'm ready.
I kind of expected it to do a little bit more.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
Whatever.
I'm ready. Are you?
I appreciate it. Really.
Do I look like I care?
Don't start things you can't finish.
Well, at the moment I don't, but once I start running into more difficult battles, I'll probably have to focus a little bit more on what I'm doing. HP Thief. There we go. Let's give her Snatch. So she needs one more skill, and then we're done with the thief job for her. Wait, I missed a chest over there. Son of a bitch. We're running back, because I'm getting as many chests as I can.
Beginning of your end.
Alright. This is kind of an annoying little encounter right
I'm
here.
ready.
Because I don't have good ways to deal with this. Sure, I can stun the boar, but that's it. Right.
It's my turn now.
Let's go and attack you. And then I can do a last stand. Disperse nutrients. Mmm.
Out of my...
Right. Let's go and luminescence him.
I'm
Chop him to bits. You can go and do another steal speed.
pardon me.
Pardon me.
Here goes...
Let's go and do an amputation. See ya.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's it. How many points do I need with Alphen right now? Oh yeah, 3,000. Okay. Good to know. Oh, it's all the way at the beginning.
Let's see what you got.
Why so crabby? There we go.
It's my turn now.
Well, that was one of his weaknesses, yes.
I am ready.
Let me go and just stun this crab.
All right. Here we go.
Patience.
This calls for surgery.
I should also maybe take a look at what I can steal from these guys.
Here I go. I'm so sorry.
Owl boards, okay. So that's not that amazing.
Mark. There.
The show is over.
So get a Shadow Soulstone. It's something. Well, actually, it's a pretty good thing.
May I have this dance?
You're okay, I was about to say that
I am ready.
I thought I was surprised again, but no, it's the other way around. I managed to surprise my foe. Let me go and try Night Out. If I haven't tried it already. Yeah. I think that these guys are weak to lightning, and I should just test it out.
Here goes nothing.
Or maybe wind. They might also be weak against wind.
Here I go!
Whoop. Try this.
Let's go and test out some lightning.
I am ready.
That's Thunderbird. Yep.
Here, this calls for surgery.
There we go. Sayonara. Okay, so we're gonna spear down close to finishing the healer class. I don't remember which classes he still needs to do, because he's almost done, just like Alphen. I might actually be on Alphen's final job right now. That, however, my friends, is going to be it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of just I was playing Octopath Traveler. And next episode we're going to go and deal with getting Trist's treasure. Goodbye.